Yo, sorry, it's really early in the morning, kind of, out here, Sacramento, and it's really what do you call it? It's like a droopy day. It's like whatever. Anyway, so I mentioned the coins I was buying, HERO and OMI. I'm only buying those coins right now. Taking some profits from other coins, buying those coins. You know, want to expand the positions we already had into those coins. And so, you know, everybody's like, hey, Teddy, what's up? How do I get them coins, bro? Where do I got to go to cop some OMI and HERO? Now, then I posted a video of how to do it, and I know it's like, you know, it's complicated. You know what I'm saying? And like most projects that you get into early, it's complicated to try to get into it. Okay, it's not going to be the easiest thing to get into. Now, why is it like that, right? It's like, all right, I gotta download MetaMask, open up a MetaMask wallet. You know, I gotta go to an exchange, buy Ethereum, withdraw Ethereum into the MetaMask wallet, and then link the MetaMask wallet or the Trust wallet to, you know, the platform, and then it's got to recognize it, and it's like not recognizing it. I don't know why. It's some browser I'm using or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then when I do it, I try to swap, and I'm about to swap, and now it's like I got to pay a $200 gas fee. There's just to swap, you know, my Ethereum, and I'm only buying $100 worth of OMI. Like, what the hell? You know what I mean? All right. So the reason why coins like this are, you know, are complicated to buy is, all right, so somebody creates a project, right? And they build the blockchain for it, right? Or they you know, use Ethereum's blockchain, which is what like 95% of the coins out there do. They don't even have their own blockchain. They're ERC20 tokens. So anyway, and there's advantages to using the Ethereum blockchain, because when somebody wants to do a 51% attack, and a variety of other attacks too, the network is designed to recognize the longer chain, okay? And so what a 51% attack is that people will create an identical blockchain, right? And they'll accelerate the time for the blocks to be mined. And so the blocks will mine at a faster rate. Sorry if I'm getting too technical. Maybe I shouldn't even gotten into this, okay? But they go at a faster rate, and they produce a chain that only needs to be 1% or even a little less than 1% longer than you know, the previous chain. And then the network that's recognizing the real chain switches to the fake chain, and that's called the 51% attack. And there's a bunch of coins that have been, you know, attacked like that and hacked, and, you know, basically their security is severely compromised. And without security, there's no point in investing in any coin, right? No point whatsoever. Get up out of here with that. So on Ethereum, so like building on Ethereum, like people could build it on other blockchains, and not to say that there's like a wrong thing for building on other blockchains, but the most secure, you know, smart contract platform to build on would be Ethereum, because one of the reasons would be the length of its chain, okay? And so on Ethereum right now, because of the old model that Ethereum was built on, that Vitalik Buterin was built on, you know, the fees for processing transactions on ERC20 tokens are very high, man. I paid as much as $500, you know, on a fee, dude. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it sucks. You could pay, you know, anywhere from $150 to $300, depending on how much or what coin you're gonna buy, and then that fee, you know, gets paid out to the miners and whatnot. But you know, going through that whole complicated process of purchasing the coin and paying that extra fee gets you the coin at a cheaper rate. So if somebody creates the blockchain, right, or a smart contract on Ethereum, and now begins to market the token, you know, there are ways for folks in the crypto space who are building projects to get funding from investors and whatnot. But, you know, a lot of the time what they do is they have what are called pre-mined coins, and they sell those coins on the market. You know, and the money generated, whether it's Ethereum or whatever, the money generated from selling those coins is used to fund the different features of the project, right? The different advancements of the project, whether it's marketing, whether it's further engineering, whether it's whatever they want to do. And so, you know, them knowing that, okay, look, you know, we're probably not ready for like, you know, 100,000 or 200,000 people to own this coin and transact with this coin and blah, 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 blah. Or there's just going to be a lot of investor pressure to push this thing forward that we're not really ready yet for. And that's why we're not going on a Binance or a Gemini or whatever. Or maybe we don't have the money to pay to play on those platforms and we need to raise more money. Hence, they sell these tokens, right? And when they sell these tokens, you know, and they're not on the major exchange, they sell them at a discount. You know what I mean? Not a discount per se, but like it's cheaper to buy them before they hit the major exchanges, because once they hit the major exchanges, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? Like everybody who wanted to buy the coin but it was too complicated, they start to get in, and that begins to push the price up, right? And so if you want to get projects that are super cheap, that are you know, good projects that have promise, you know, you have to go through the complicated process of, you know, buying them without a centralized exchange. And now here's the other thing. This is not a guaranteed flip. You know what I mean? You have to really do your research with these. These are medium to high risk projects, depending on which project you're looking at, but these are medium to high risk projects that you're going to have to assess properly. You're going to have to scrutinize with accuracy, you know what I mean? And figure out if, you know, these projects are right for you and your risk tolerance and what you're willing to invest in. And, you know, and maybe it works out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it works out. Maybe it doesn't, right? But if you're wondering why you got to pay these high gas fees, you got to do this whole complicated thing before you buy it, you got to do, you know, all this other stuff just to own the coin, that's why. It's because of that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, hope that was helpful. It's my 2 cents. One day, Ethereum 2.0 will be an actual legitimate thing. You know what I mean? Maybe it will be. I think it will be. And then those fees will start to go away, and, you know, a lot of things just change. Transaction speeds get a little faster. There's more transactions they can accommodate, and, you know, things like that. Or maybe another one of these Ethereum killer coins actually takes over the Ethereum spot. You know, could it happen on this run? Highly unlikely to me, but, you know, there, you know, 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years time, yeah, dude, I think it's possible that something could really innovate well and blast off. And so, you know, it's important to look into these platforms and see what they're capable of, and see what you know, what kind of hurdles they have to jump to really compete with Ethereum. But this is why when you're buying ERC20 tokens like HERO, like OMI, you know, it is what it is, man. It sucks, but I forgot to get to this part. But the return could be, you know, well worth it, right? So let's say you bought, oh my gosh, all right, speaking of an ERC20 token, Shiba Inu, man, my boy bought $30 worth of Shiba Inu for his sister, and he was talking his sister out of it. Not, look, don't buy it, da da da. But he just said, all right, you know, I'll help you buy it. And he paid out of his own pocket $200 worth of gas fees just to buy it. Buy a $30 amount of Shiba Inu. And although I know it sounds crazy, like, dude, you spent $200 in fees and you only got $30 in coin, right? But you know, you had to go through a whole little thing just to get it. It wasn't on, you know, crypto.com. It wasn't on Binance. It wasn't on all these other exchanges. And he only got $30 worth of coin for her. And it like a couple, like maybe 2-3 weeks later, it was worth like $4,000 or $5,000. And then a month later, it was 30 G's. You know what I'm saying? And so this is the profit potential. Yeah, you might pay a lot in the gas fees. You might. You probably will, just to be honest with you. It's probably going to cost you a grip. You know what I mean? But the potential for profit, because you're getting in so early, you know, and in a way that is not convenient for the average investor to buy the coin, you don't pay the premium, and therefore when somebody does pay the premium on it, whew, you know what I mean? And that's why you do all, that's why we do all this stuff. That's why we do it. So yeah, man, love you. Be safe. It's my 2 cents. Holla at me if you got any questions. Peace.